The other thing that, as you were speaking, Mazen, came to me is I did a workshop with Krisana Mazen, personal development, tantric energetics, and one of the big insights I had is sometimes I can get very angry, right? And so like if I get angry with someone or I have that friction, I go right into the like antagonism, like the fight. And one of the big insights I had when we were in the Dominican Republic was this. Yeah, of many insights, but one of them I had was what I called "fuck you, I love you," which is I'm mad at you, but I'm still going to keep my heart open to you right now.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing that in
I
the minor
remember it.
moments we've had conflict. What?
I
What
do
did you?
remember it.
Yeah.
How can
Okay.
I forget such a thing? Beautiful
Okay.
sentence.
So one of the things that came up for me in when we have minor whatever disagreements is I can go into that like I'm against this person, like very much like judging them or want to fight them, and keeping the heart open. So the big thing I try to do is if I ever feel animosity, the link I try to make in my brain is to then ask, well, what does actually that person need? How can I be in service of them? Where might they be struggling, and I can do something to support them?
Beautiful.
So like that's why sometimes Mazen, you get memos from me where I'm like, hey, is everything all right? Can I support you? I might actually be mad at you when I do that. Just so you know.
Oh.
No, but it's not. It's not. Yeah, sorry, the bomb.
No.
No, but it's about me processing my emotions, taking responsibility, and the friction I feel like is maybe actually there is an imbalance, and I should be giving more. So for me, it is a way of going beyond my own little bullshit, so that I can be in service of my partners, my company, and most times when I've done that, usually there is some kind of imbalance that I can help you with something or support you or give, or sometimes not. But it moves the company forward. It gets things moving again. And so that's I don't have that with Krisana. Sorry, I don't I
I
just
was
have
just
I
about to
just have I
You
love you with
crack
Krisana. I don't have
my.
fuck you. But with you, man, sometimes I have fuck you, I love you.
Ah, yeah, probably that's years and years of men being fighting against each other. So it's normal that it comes our generation a thing. But yeah, you like, I love it in the podcast dropping that, and then you think all those, not all, few messages when you're there. Hey, is this something I can support you? And now I'm like, I took them. Ah, that's cute of him. And now you told me actually because you were angry and mad, and I'm like, one moment, I have to reflect then. But I love it, and that's the trust of that you know how to take care of yourself, and that's what relaxes me. That each one of us know how to really take care of themselves, and then when they cannot, we can come to each other and support each other as a team, and that relaxes me. That's what creates safety in our company.
Yeah, because in those moments, I don't know that I can be very articulate, but it's not about you. So that anger that manifests is something for me to take care of, like you talked about with the triangle, right? So it's something
Mhm.
for me to attend to. To throw it at you would be unfair, and actually for me to show compassion for this other human being that is always trying. Like again, sorry, I'm directing towards Mazen because Krishan, I just don't have this relating dynamic with
thank
you.
God
Uh,
I was like, I never got one of those memos
yeah,
or
no, no.
messages.
But with Mazen, I'm like, this is an individual that almost more than anyone I've seen on this planet tries so hard, has such an open heart, is always like finding a different way to share love. And so if there is a friction between us, it's like you said, respect, acknowledgement, understanding. I'm like, I can project whatever I want on you. Sure, that's one strategy, but the other is to see you as you are, even if something doesn't fit with me and my personality. The intent behind what you're doing is always that. So if I can remember that and be true about it and then show you compassion and actually give something, then we've strengthened our bond and not deteriorated it, which is what I feel like if I lashed out with projection and anger, that's what would happen. We would go into a fight and we're both smart and we can both fucking fight. So it would be a cage match. So that's another strategy we could play out and we've done that once in a while, but not of late.
Oh, it's really incredible how you can really articulate that. I feel really touched because actually you're just proving why we function well and really bringing it live here on this podcast and really showing a very tangible experiment experience I'm like, yes, to everything you said, yes. And we never sat and spoke about them in details. We stuck to the understanding, inner understanding, and how we're relating. It's not about philosophy or psychotherapy, what we're doing. But now when I hear it, I feel, oh, wow, actually, now I see the intricate work of why it's functioning. So thank you. You're giving me a certain understanding of, from your own perspective. And then, yeah, so all what I had to do for me is to stick to those values. And I know that the three of us share. I like to stick with the macro, not the micro, and then and not to be lost in petty mind games, because really the mind will take over, and then power game starts to happen because I want to be heard, I want to be validated, I want to be seen. And I'm like, and I know that the three of us might probably have it a little bit, but we really go back to, actually, we're not here by coincidence. We're not replaceable, the three of us. We're not because an investor came and then put us together and then they work amazingly together. We really chose each other. I know it's not that easy sometimes to choose your founder, your partner. Of course, we can support in that. There's other ways, but again, to stick to those: respect, appreciation, acknowledgement, understanding. We got fortunate enough to be patient, to wait until we cross path, and then to initiate together. Yeah.
I think also with these words that you wrote down, it's communication is also about being seen, being heard, and being understood, even when you're communicating. And in that sense, in communication, if someone even has that ability to listen, to see the person, to hear really what the person's saying, and let them be understood, that also opens in communication a bigger bridge of connecting and moving things forward in your business, with your partners, with your team. That's an art, and that's also one has to learn how to have healthy communicating. One has to learn what are the components in that make it. Because one can say, "Oh, I respect him." Yeah, I respect you, but you're saying it, but the subtext, there's an undertone that is not respect. That's different. Respect is really taking in those principles